2, 3, 4.
Being a digital nomad is fun until it's not fun anymore. For the longest time, I've had dreams of being a digital nomad, being free, borderless, and being able to live wherever I want. And over this last year, it's taken me from Dubai to South Africa to Portugal to Croatia to Montenegro to the USA. And while it's been an incredible experience traveling and seeing different cultures, and I wouldn't trade it for anything, what I do know now is I crave stability. I crave to be in one location for longer than 3 months at a time, which is interesting to me because the way the journey has changed over time from being obsessed with moving constantly and trying out different things, almost like I was a man possessed, is that when you get to a certain stage in life, I guess, that your priorities and your values start shifting. And I think as a man, you go through a stage where you have this deep burning desire to go out and explore and to see what else is out there. What is beyond your frame of reference? What is beyond the life that you've been living? What is beyond your current friend group? What is beyond the frame of reference you've been living in, where you've been going to university, where you've been going to school? And as a man, I think there's something inherently built into us to want to explore and see and go and strive after something new, to see if you can go find your own patch of land. And that's actually exactly what I've been doing over the last year, is to find where is my patch of land? Where can I set up shop and start creating from? Where can I set up roots? Where can I build a home? Where can I build a family? It's all of these things that you start to desire as time progresses, but I feel like as a man, you need to scratch that itch first, to know exactly where your limits are, to know the edge of your comfort zone. So now I find myself just over a year since leaving the UK, since leaving London. And I can genuinely say that this year, being a digital nomad has been one of the most, if not the most, growth-inducing year of my life. And anyone who's been with me throughout this journey can attest to that. The amount of changes, the amount of levels up, the amount of new levels of consciousness, the amount of breakthroughs that's been happening is on another level. And that is a fuck off, feds. This has been the most growth-inducing year of my life, because just over a year ago, I took a decision to leave my comfort zone, to leave London, where I had a good group of friends, I had a lovely apartment. Me and my girlfriend were living pretty comfortably in West London, and life was good, and I easily could have spent another 10 years there, cracking on, But there was something deep down inside of me which said, dude, there is more to life. There is more to see. Now, for my journey in particular, I know a lot of people when they leave school, they go on gap years and they go and travel the world and whatnot. I always worked straight out of school. And this was a conscious decision. I had opportunities to go traveling when I was younger, but I always thought to myself, it doesn't feel right now. And I'm so grateful that I actually went traveling and took a journey to digital nomadcy when I had more awareness, when I appreciated other things, I appreciated the present moment, and I was able to see and taste and experience what I was doing, as opposed to going at it from a place of, unconsciousness, going to drink, going to party. That wasn't what I wanted to do, and it's not what I did. And rather, it was a mission to expand my horizons and grow my business while traveling abroad. And now that I find myself here on the last leg of this trip, in Texas, California, in Texas, Austin, I can honestly reflect back and now say that my values and my goals have shifted to ones where I am desiring stability. And that is not something the digital nomad lifestyle will be able to provide me anymore. So with that in mind, and having tasted the different cultures that I have, and I know that traveling will be part of my life forever, it's time to set up shop. It's time to have a base from where I can create. This is a message to any guys out there who have a desire in their hearts to go and search for something more than what they currently have. That desire that sits inside of you is a primal desire. That is what literally enabled our humankind, our society, to grow to the scales that it has today. That urge for us to leave our tribe, to go see what is on the other side of that mountain, to go see what's inside of that forest, to go see what's under the ocean. That need for exploration and that call to adventure is something that is inherently built into us as men. So if you have that desire, you must honor it and scratch that itch, and not fall into the temptation of living in your comfort zone. Always be open to change, and always be understanding and aware that when your values do change and you start to desire that stability and that home to create from, honor that as well. And that's the journey that I'm going on now, and I fucking wish you good luck on your journey. So I think the biggest learning and takeaway from this year that I can honestly say is to embrace the discomfort of moving out of your comfort zone. For when you move out of your comfort zone, when you have that feeling of shit, I don't know if I should be doing this. I don't know, man, this is gonna hurt. I don't know if I should jump into that water. I don't know if I should stay in the sauna for a little bit longer. I don't know if I should take this trip. I don't know if I should make that commitment. All of these things are moments where you move out of your comfort zone consciously. And rather than seeing uncomfort as a negative, start seeing uncomfort as a signal for growth. And if you value growth, truly the sky is the limit. The thing with being a digital nomad is that while it provides you a great deal of freedom, is that it can get very disruptive very soon. And if you are someone who requires the feeling of being grounded, requires the feeling of having a space to call your own, some people can travel and move around like that forever. Not me. I can do it, but I require, and I know that I have that need to have some sort of space to ground myself in. And being a digital nomad, living on the road, changing beds every few nights and every few weeks can be a very disruptive feeling.